Welcome back to TechSphere. Today we're going to do a deep dive into some of the best WordPress Genesis themes for your website in 2025. We're going to be looking at a really cool article from the UltaHost blog.
Okay.
It's titled The 5 Best WordPress Genesis Themes for Your Website in 2025. So if you're thinking about launching a website or maybe even just sprucing up your existing one, stick around because this is going to be awesome.
You know, it's funny, when most people pick a theme, they're really just looking at the design. But honestly, it's about way more than that. Think of it kind of like building a house. You got to start with a solid foundation before you even think about the color of the walls or what furniture you want. And that's where the Genesis framework comes in for your website.
Okay, I like that analogy. So Genesis is the foundation. What makes it so special? Why not just use any old WordPress theme?
Well, imagine you try to build a house on sand. At first, it might look okay, but it's not going to be stable or secure. Genesis is different. It's built with something called clean code. It's basically like speaking Google's language fluently. You know, Google loves websites that are easy to understand, load super fast, and are well organized. Genesis is great at all of that, which means higher rankings and your site will be more visible.
So using Genesis helps with SEO, which is huge for anyone who wants people to actually be able to find them online. What else makes it so great?
Security. Genesis has been audited by top security experts, meaning it's built to be really safe from hacks and vulnerabilities. It's also super fast, which keeps visitors happy and helps boost those Google rankings we were just talking about. Plus, it's incredibly flexible, so you can customize the design as much as you want without messing up the core structure at all.
I love that about Genesis. It's like having a professional contractor do all the hard work behind the scenes. So you can just focus on decorating, or in this case, making your website look amazing. Which brings us to the exciting part, the themes themselves. UltaHost chose 5 standout themes for their article, and each one is designed for a specific kind of website.
Exactly. And what I think is really cool is that these themes, they all reflect what's trending right now in web design. It's like they're giving us a sneak peek of what's going to be big in 2025. Minimalism, user experience, mobile responsiveness, it's all there.
All right, let's start with Fearless. Just the name makes me think bold and edgy. Perfect for creatives and entrepreneurs, right?
You got it. If Genesis is our strong foundation, then Fearless is like building a modern, open concept home on top of it. It's all about showing off stunning visuals and telling a captivating story. The article mentions that it has customizable homepage sections. That means you can arrange your content in a way that really makes the important stuff stand out. Imagine being able to tweak the layout to match your brand perfectly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Being able to control all of that is awesome. It's all about making a killer first impression, right? Okay, next is Essence Pro. This one sounds a little more chill.
Yeah, Essence Pro is all about keeping things minimal and letting your content be the star. If Fearless is like a modern loft in the city, Essence Pro is more like a cozy, minimalist cabin tucked away in the woods. Think clean lines, calming colors, and a focus on easy reading. The article calls it serene and content-focused. It's great for bloggers, wellness brands, or anyone who just wants a clean, uncluttered look.
And the best part is, it seamlessly works with WooCommerce. So you can set up a shop online without any hassle if you're selling products or services. Beautiful design and a functional online store all in one.
The best of both worlds. You get to have a calming, visually appealing website that also helps you grow your business at the same time.
Okay, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this next one. Foodie Pro. This one has got to be for all the food bloggers, right?
Definitely. Foodie Pro is like having a kitchen designed specifically for sharing your culinary masterpieces. It's all about showcasing mouth-watering food pictures and making sure people can easily find your recipes with a searchable recipe index. Plus, you can customize it a ton, so you can tweak it to match your unique style. You can go with rustic farmhouse vibes or sleek modern minimalism. It's totally up to you.
The article highlighted how great it is for food photography, which is so important for food bloggers. And I bet it loads super fast too, since nobody wants to wait around for those drool-worthy pictures to show up.
Totally. Speed is crucial for every website, but it's even more important when you have tons of images. With Foodie Pro, visitors will be able to see your recipes in a flash. No waiting around.
All right, moving on to Authority Pro. I'm guessing this one's for building credibility and showing off your expertise, right?
Exactly. If we're sticking with our house analogy, Authority Pro is like building a super professional home office that just screams confidence. It's perfect for consultants, authors, speakers, really anyone who wants to be seen as a leader in their field. The article mentioned how great the widgetized homepage is. It lets you show off testimonials, client logos, basically all the stuff that makes you look really good.
Yeah, it's like having a digital resume that shows off all your skills and experience.
Exactly. And just like Essence Pro, it's ready to go with WooCommerce. So if you're selling online courses, coaching, digital products, anything like that, Authority Pro makes it super easy to integrate it all into your site.
Nice. Okay, last but not least, we have Monochrome Pro. Even the name sounds sleek and sophisticated.
It really does. Monochrome Pro is all about simple elegance. Imagine a really stylish modern home with clean lines and a bold two-tone color scheme. Visually stunning, but not overwhelming at all. The article mentioned how customizable it is for portfolios, pricing pages, and e-commerce. So it's a really versatile choice for businesses that want to stand out from the crowd.
I love that. A website that looks amazing and is easy to use. It's like walking into a beautifully designed store where you can find everything you need.
Exactly. And don't forget, Monochrome Pro is built for speed and SEO. So it's not just about looks, it performs amazingly too.
So we've talked about 5 awesome themes. Each one's got its own unique strengths and style. It can be hard to pick just one. What advice would you give to someone who's not sure where to start?
I always tell people to check out the demos for each theme. It's the best way to really get a feel for the layout, see how everything works, and figure out which one matches their brand and their goals.
It's like taking a virtual tour of all those houses we've been talking about. You can really picture yourself using the site before you commit to anything.
Exactly. And remember, there's no right or wrong answer. It's all about finding the theme that fits your vision and helps you reach your goals online.
So it's more than just picking a design you like. It's about understanding your audience, knowing what you want to achieve, and figuring out the best way to present yourself online.
You got it. It's all about finding that perfect balance between a beautiful design and a functional website, something that truly reflects your brand and connects with the people you're trying to reach.
Speaking of connecting with your audience, we've talked about all the cool features of these themes, but I'm curious, what do you think they tell us about the future of web design? We're seeing a lot of clean design, fast loading times, and mobile friendliness across the board.
That's a great observation. It's definitely not just about having a pretty website anymore.
Right.
All of those things are absolutely essential if you want your website to be successful. Think about it. More and more people are using their phones to go online. If your site isn't mobile friendly, you're missing out on a huge chunk of potential visitors.
And nobody wants to wait around for a slow website these days. We're all so used to everything happening instantly.
Exactly. It's not about being impatient. It's about respecting people's time. If your website takes forever to load, it's like saying their time isn't valuable.
And Google knows that too. Page speed is a big factor in their rankings. So a slow website could actually hurt your chances of showing up in search results.
You're exactly right. Everything is connected. A fast website means a better experience for your visitors, which Google rewards with better rankings, which means more people will find your site. Ultimately, that leads to more success.
It's like a domino effect of good stuff happening.
Yeah.
I'm also really impressed with how mobile-friendly all these themes are. It's obvious that designing for mobile isn't just a trend anymore. It's something you absolutely have to do.
For sure. Think about how you use the internet. I bet you do a lot of browsing on your phone, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm always on my phone, checking email, reading the news, shopping, everything.
Exactly. And most people are like that these days. So if your website doesn't look good or work well on a phone, you're going to miss out on tons of people seeing it.
It's like you're saying, come visit my store. But the door is broken and nobody can get in.
Exactly. Mobile responsiveness is basically your website's welcome mat. It's the first thing people see when they visit on their phone. And you want to make a good impression.
Makes sense. So we've talked about speed, mobile responsiveness, and of course all these Genesis themes look amazing. Is there anything else that stands out to you as a big trend in web design for 2025?
Well, we've kind of touched on it already, but I think the shift toward minimalism is really important. It's not just about looks. It's about being clear and focused. By getting rid of all the unnecessary clutter, you're letting your content be the star and making it easier for people to find what they're looking for.
It's like when you declutter your home. You get rid of all the stuff you don't need so you can enjoy the things you love.
I like that. It's all about creating a sense of calm and order online, especially with how crazy and chaotic the internet can be.
Yeah, it's like creating a peaceful little corner of the internet where people can just relax and find what they need.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, that's what good web design is all about. Creating an experience that feels good and looks good. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level and making them feel something.
And these Genesis themes, they help you do just that. With their focus on user experience, speed, and mobile responsiveness, they're not just pretty websites, they're powerful tools. Tools that can help you build a really engaging online presence.
I couldn't agree more. So as you start building your own website, remember that it's about way more than just picking a theme you think looks cool. It's about finding a theme that really matches your goals and what your audience needs.
And what about those demos we talked about earlier? Don't forget to check them out. Play around with the different features, see what feels right for you.
Exactly. It's your website after all. Have fun with it. And remember, building a website isn't a one-time thing. Your needs and goals might change over time, and that's totally normal. That's the beauty of Genesis. It's flexible enough to grow with you.
That's great to know. It takes the pressure off. Like you don't have to get everything perfect right away.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
So find a theme that feels good now. And remember that you can always change things up later as your website grows.
And with Genesis and all these awesome themes, you'll be able to create a beautiful, effective website that'll last for years.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been a really fun deep dive into the world of WordPress Genesis themes. Big thanks to the AltaHost blog for the awesome article that got us talking about all this. And to all of you listening, thanks for joining us on TechSphere.
It's been great.
We hope you learned a thing or two about building an awesome website in 2025. If you liked this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy website building.